Hello everyone, so we complete our live stream build feature of full stack web application market space. So today we want to focus to testing the API and build endpoint inside tools called Postman that organize your endpoint, your testing of your API. So let's get started. So I will go to the director of the project. Have keyboard. So let's go to the director of the project. So cd the C director, and let's go to the exam hdocs, and I think is full market space. So now here we have front end and the back end. So let's start with the back end. You want to run the local server PHP artisan. So PHP-R. So here artisan. So what is artisan? So yes. Okay, I think so. PHP artisan serve, and we want to just copy the same path but won't access the front end, but was built with Next.js or CD. Now we want to access the front end. So npm run dev. So let's start the server. Also, let's go to the Postman. Now let's start to see if that's the back end running successfully. We have the front end also running successfully. Now let's see the. So let's go to the Postman. So today in this slide we want to focus to the API. I think I just write a little piece of code. So I want to resize. We have our backend and the front end. Okay, so I want to change the workspace. What is, so I think this is MVP. So here I want to rename to full market space e-commerce. So for the last video, I think that we build the authentications folder. Now I want to organize my API. So okay, so here I want to make another to not paste into. Okay, so salt. I don't need this. I want to check first the authentication. Register. So for the authentications, where is the backend? So this is the backend. Okay, so I just want to make this. Okay, so we'll try. Testing authorizations. We have the token. New request. We don't have permissions. What is the problem? So I want to remove. Let's go to the marked space. I think this. Environment. So let's see all the workspace that we have for delivery e-commerce Node.js. Okay, so that's more. I think this. But the problem that he display that your team is free and when you have need option your team permission. Okay, so this is our website, full web applications. Now he displays that this team is only for free plan with one user. Okay, so workspace, the MVP e-commerce. So I want to make new repository. I want to home page. Okay, so new workspace. So this is workspace will be trendy e-commerce system. Okay, internal you only want. Okay, so create a repository, new repository. Now we want to make a new HTTP client request. So here the post, I will pass my path. So login, I want to first I want to go with the register. Okay, so before, what is the name? So let's see the password. So for here, I will make the email and also password. For the email, I want to copy this. Okay, so Now I want to send uh, so he just returned the message login successfully. Also for the authorizations. Now I want to with beer token. I want to create a new environment to get the token on each request for any product the router. We don't need to log in again and again. So let's create a new variable. So firstly, here I want to make a local and a variable token. Let's name it token. Okay. Now I want to save. Let's go to the variable local, and in the script I want to get this variable. So I want to access the Gemini to give me the script. So how to get script to post to get the token from environment push when we make login with a request. So let's get the script to adhere to take a token, this token, and push in this variable, environment variable local. So in the variable it will be the token. The name is token. So let's generate. Okay, so okay, I want to just paste here. So I don't need this. So we just read the response from the data. So token. Okay, so here I want to replace with my token because I named before the variable is token. Okay, so let's make another request again, and let's see now the local. So here the token, as you can see. Now okay, the token, as you can see here, the token, and the script first he get the response, he access the token. After he environment set the token to the token variables. So this is the value of the token. After console the message alert for the token. Now I want to save this and make new collections. So let's okay, request make login. Okay, so another request. So let's make, I want to duplicate this and change to register. Okay, so script. So we don't need this. So let's see the register here. What is the parameter? Full name and password. Okay, so for example, I want to access so I access the home page. Now we have the dashboard, we have the product, we have a cart. So let's see if I want to open new so I want to open this directory in my VS Code. So cd market space. Let me clear. We want to open this. Sorry. So this is the director of the project. I want to go to the web to see if the product, if the product router is protected or not. So we have the, so the product, but here, okay, so product control updates, okay. Now we have register, we have the PI, okay, so grouped. Now we want to make for the product. So here I want to make the endpoint for the profile, and let's make get. So where is the profile? Where is the profile? Okay, so we have not middleware. Okay, PI profile. So the authorization I want to make beer token. We have the token. Okay. The name is admin user profile. User profile. Okay, so first internal server. Why? Not defined. The route login not defined. But for my case, so I just surprised. So, but for example, if we don't make no, oh, this is a product router, he just display you, you don't have the authorization to access the profile page. So, exactly, so the here, as you can see, is not defined. But we want to make, to pass the token, to get the token to verify from the environment local after that we so here as you can see the admin, okay, created ad, okay, the role is admin. Now I want to make new collection. I want to organize my endpoint, and here let's name the authentications. Okay, so I want to put here register, and what is the profile? So this is profile. Profile. Now I want to make here. Now let's create another folder for the product management. Okay, so the product. I want to make here the get for both to get all the products and also view the product, so get product by ID. I want here to make the same router. So what is the VS Code? Okay, so where is the product? Okay. So product, so here we don't have, so this is not protected router, so we don't need to be authenticated. I want, so here I want to make product. Okay, so and let's make the product. So product. For example, let's make just two. Send the request. Okay. So let's go to the product. So this is so what's the idea of this product? So it's one product. So this is the product, but here I want to get from this and push into the product. So here product. So let's see if the live work. So the live is here product by ID. So in the Postman, okay. So in Postman, how organize and so the product and order and folder and variable. So let's see how we can organize with the professional way. So I want to get the ID from this. So the postman, okay, no, not the script. So response, postman response. So okay, so I want to see the response console.log. This URL, okay, so can the product ID, the order ID, so the order product, so get all products, by ID, create product, delete and delete, okay, so here we just create get all product, no, so this is the product endpoint, sorry, and here we just get all product. Okay, so here we want to get the product by ID, and also we want to define the endpoint of the, so we can duplicate this, also this, but so here I want to just post, so here product, so let's see if the path is correct or not, so post, okay, product, and here create, create a product, So here I want put, let's see the path, okay, post, cart, okay, so we have all that, but we don't have the product yet, okay, so post, we don't have the product delete. Product, so update product, so let's check if live is work. So we don't have the product, and also we want to duplicate it and make the endpoint for the delete. Okay, so there is for the delete. Now we have to here remove this and keep just the product for the endpoint, so we don't need all these details. Okay, so get the product ID, create, update, and delete. So this is delete product, and let's save. So update all product, get all the products. So all the things are right, but I want to get also the base URL we want to fix. So on the local, so new collection global, to make a new variable called the base URL, and the base URL is the local host. I want to make this because we don't need to repeat on each request. I want us to return. So let's back. So why is work? Okay. So here the base URL. I want to save. Now let's go to the authentications and replace with the URL. So here if I want to send a request, so we get token. Now here I want to replace with my base URL variable. So base URL. Okay, so I want to remove this escape. So let's send the request. Now it's well. So I want to place this. So here the name Marcel, and let's make geo. Let's make here the geo and the password. Let's keep 1, 2, 3, or let's keep the same. So API JSON. Okay, so let's send the request. So he created with the new token and the data of the new user. Also for the profile, I want to make API. So admin user. So because we make an authenticate with the old user for the product. Also to say I want to replace all the endpoint with this variable. So the product by ID. And here I want okay, so what? Kijk, sorry dat? Kijk, gaat sorry. So let's keep work on this endpoint and the base URL. Okay. Now we get my ID. So here we have and the order ID. Okay, so the order ID. Okay, and here we just can ID and let's enter the value 1. So I want to remove this. So let's see the body. The ID is 1. So the create Now for the product, let's remove this double slash. So let's see the database of the sorry, MySQL dash u root. Now let's see all the database. So show everything here. So okay, so it's okay, so it's online, not online, but the I don't know what's in the database. Let's check the dot environment. So okay, this is our database. So let's use the test database. Now I want to describe the product table. So we have the category ID. Okay, so let's make this region. Okay, so the image. So in the image, how to pass